Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing you my high-end and luxury eyeshadow palette collection. So I've already shared part one of this video, which was like the affordable price point. I'll have it linked down below, and today I'm doing high-end and luxury. So if you're a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming on back for another video. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica, and I'm basically a bargain makeup channel, which means I like to do a lot of the same fun content that other makeup channels like to do. I just like to keep it in the bargain price point, so the closer to $1, the better. But today's kind of a different video. I was asked by my Dollar Divas to share some other stuff I have in my collection because before I was a bargain makeup channel, I was just kind of a makeup channel. So like I said, it's a little bit of a different video. But if it does sound like the right place for you, I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube. So yeah, without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So there was a period of time that I was just obsessed with Urban Decay Naked anything. I've had the foundation, I've had like a highlighter, and then I've bought a bunch of their palettes. I don't have every single one of their palettes, but I do have a few. So of course the OG is the original Naked palette. This thing is old, y'all. This thing is at least 14 years old. I don't use it anymore. But it's survived all my declutters just because, you know, it was like my first, like one of my first high-end items ever. And here it is. The brush is gone. Actually, you know, now that I'm remembering, I got this palette. Do y'all remember Makeup Alley? It was this website where you could like basically like trade makeup items, so you could have like your wish list and then stuff that you have in your collection that you're willing to give away, and you would usually make like trades. God, I forgot about that website. I got this on that. I think I gave like a Too Faced neutral eye look palette that I had bought like at Sephora and traded it for this. And so yeah, like I said, I don't use it anymore, but I did dupe it with Dollar Tree eyeshadow. Actually, a few of these palettes I duped with Dollar Tree eyeshadow, and I will have that playlist linked down below because that's a series I love to do where I dupe eyeshadow palettes, and my favorite thing to do is dupe them with Dollar Tree eyeshadow. So yeah, I've got the original Naked palette. Of course, I actually duped this one this year when they brought it back. I think this was the second one that I purchased, the Naked Heat. And I'm wanting to dupe this one soon because I feel like there's a lot of stuff at Dollar Tree. Mine's pretty well loved. Of course, I got the brush for this one. I feel like there's a lot of stuff from Dollar Tree that can dupe this. What did I do the other day? Oh, I'm doing like a swatch party series with like all my Dollar Tree makeup. And I did my latest one. I had like the LA Colors trios, and I had like 9 shades. I had like 3 of them and had them on my arm, and I was like, that looks like the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. So, you know, you get just these really warm shimmers. When this first came out, I wasn't so big on wearing like pink or red or rust on my eye. And then this came out and it just completely won my heart. I just absolutely loved it. And I bought one for my friend for her birthday as well. I had coupons when I bought hers. This I paid full price for, and I think to this day it's like still, like you can buy this, you can buy the Reloaded, you can buy the, I think you can still buy the Honey, and like the 3, I believe. Can't really remember. There's a few of them you can still buy. Like some of them they've gotten rid of, like the Cherry and the Ultraviolet and the Cyber. We'll talk about the Cyber, but this one here is like in the $50 price point. It's like the most expensive one I think that they've had. Why, I don't know, but yeah. I guess because of the color story is just very, very desirable, but yeah. So I've got the Urban Decay Naked Heat, and like I said, I did pay full price for that one. And then I paid full price for this one as well. This one really caught my eye, and when I bought it, it was pretty new. The color story really caught my eye. And then a lot of people said that they preferred the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette instead. And kind of in retrospect, I wish I had bought that instead. But at the time, I just really wasn't, I didn't know a whole lot about Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. It's kind of a different type of package. Like I said, I believe you can still buy this. It's a little on the cheaper side, I think, as far as the 12-pan Naked palettes go. And then it's got this, you know, of course, you get your neutral color story. But the colors that really stood out to me when I bought it were this one, right, was like these coral shades, and then this like shimmer over here really caught my eye. And I have not used this nearly as much as I thought that I would, which is kind of, honestly, kind of the the narrative of a lot of these palettes. There we go, just a couple of those shades that caught my eye when I purchased the palette. That salmon shade especially did. Okay, and then one I did not pay full price for. This is the latest one that I picked up. It was at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. It was the Naked Wild Wild West. And this was one of those that had been catching my eye, but I did not want to pay full price for it. So of course it comes with a brush, and it's got, you know, these couple bright pops, it's got like a bright pop of teal. I think that's a shimmer. Then you got like a silver and a gold. You get this bright rust, this bright teal. What do they call these tones? Earth tones. And the quality of Urban Decay Naked palettes really is kind of like hit or miss, to be honest. But yeah, there's some of like the eye-catching shades in there. Of course, like the neutral shades, they're kind of repetitive through all the palettes. Like there's like, you know, anywhere from 4 to 6 shades that if you got one palette, you kind of got them all, you know. But yeah, the packaging is real nice. Looks very I love how they're themed, you know. That's part of what gets me with these palettes, or used to get me. The Urban Decay Cyber, I wanted to like it so bad, but I loved the packaging, but I just really couldn't bring myself to pull the trigger based on the eyeshadows. Then I almost bought the, the Metal Mania one. It was like 20 bucks at TJ Maxx, but just didn't love it enough to even spend 20 bucks on it, you know what I mean? So then this one here was a gift. A friend of mine that used to come to the magic show shipped this to me when I had my old P.O. box, because she had heard that I wanted it. Because once I like the Naked Heat, I started getting into like wearing like rusts and pinks and stuff like that. I had kind of wished that I had bought the Naked Cherry. So she found out and gifted it to me. And so she bought me one and sent it to me. Look at the packaging, super cool. When this first came out, I was not interested, and then I became interested at some point. So you've got these pink shades and all that good stuff. Again, I haven't used any of these palettes as much as I would have thought. Like I said, maybe the Heat palette. This is like beautiful for Valentine's Day. These kinds of shades look really beautiful on blue eyes. Brown eyes can wear anything, but yeah, these colors look particularly beautiful on blue eyes. So this one here was a birthday gift from my mom. She came to Ulta and let me get whatever I wanted, and I really wanted the Urban Decay Naked Honey. Y'all, this is just a beautiful, beautiful palette. And again, it comes with a brush. And yeah, it's just this beautiful, beautiful palette. I remember when this came out and I saw the pictures, and I was like, oh, this gold here is like unlike anything. Honestly, the closest thing I've ever seen to this bright gold is the Be Pure Liquid Shadow. So, so pretty. So you just get these different shimmers, and yeah, just absolutely a stunningly, stunningly beautiful palette. So, except my mom got that for me for my birthday. And then I bought this. I didn't, when it came out, like pictures, I wasn't interested. But when I went and saw it in person, it won me over, and I may have paid full price for it. I can't really remember, but I think I did. I think I bought this and got a Anastasia Beverly Hills palette on sale. So, like I said, in person, this color. So it's, and I'm talking about the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette. Of course, it comes with a brush, and it ended up just kind of winning me over. And of course, we all fell in love with this shade Lucid, which they now sell as a single, y'all. Urban Decay sells it as a single, but it's this beautiful, the shade VR, I always wanted it to be better than it is because it looks so pretty in the pan and kind of falls short a little bit. So the shade Lucid is really gorgeous. The camera is not even going to do it justice. It's like this shifty, it's like a pearl shade, but it's got like a light, like a mint green shift. And actually, my lighting is not going to do any of it justice, but you get a couple shimmery purple shades. That's the shade VR. It's like a brownish shade with like a green kind of a shift to it, but it's always just kind of fallen a little bit flat. But like I said, I haven't dug into it a whole lot, like I have like the Naked Heat or the couple of the other ones, but it did win me over when I swatched it in the store. So those are my Urban Decay Naked palettes. And I got a couple other Urban Decay palettes. Again, both of these were gifts. So this was something else that my mom bought for me around my birthday. We went to Ulta, said get what you want, and so this came out, and y'all, this was just one of the most beautiful palettes. It's the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette, and the packaging is just gorgeous. And mine is, y'all, my palettes, my stuff is so well loved that it's embarrassing. Comes with a brush. But yeah, look at that. I have hit pan on several shades. So you've got these mattes in the corners, and then you've just got these beautiful marbleized shimmers in here, and they're just so beautiful. This blue is just, oh, to die for. You know me with a blue. There's some of those gorgeous shimmers. They've just got like a little bit of like dimension to them. Just like they all have like a little bit of like some other colors in there. Absolutely a beautiful, beautiful palette. Like I said, as you can see, mine is like extremely, extremely well loved. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous palette inside and out. And good quality too. That's probably one of their better quality palettes, I feel. And then they had this little set that I kind of wanted for my birthday, so my husband bought it for me on my birthday. It came with a mini Stoned Vibes palette. That's where I got my Urban Decay 24/7 liner from, and it came with a primer potion. And it came in this like little gift set. So it's like a small version of the palette, but it's actually got 6 completely different shades in here. So you get it's like a little cardboard packaging, and you get 3 mattes, and then you've got 3 of those beautiful shimmers. And I haven't used this one nearly as much, but it is equally beautiful. There are the shades. They're a lot more pigmented than that. I just didn't really go in fully. But just really, really pretty. Like I said, a little mini version of that palette with 6 completely different shades. So that's all. Those are all my Urban Decay palettes. So now for my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. You saw this one here in a recent Chatty Get Ready With Me. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. And I just love that this has like, it's like canvas. It has like this nautical theme, y'all. And it's just, these all have brushes with them. And it's just this beautiful, bright color story. Like I said, I used this along with the Revolution Birds of Paradise for a recent bright makeup look. And I really like this palette. I've used this quite a bit, and I did not pay full price. This was something that I found at TJ Maxx, and I think I paid $20 or $25 for it. Of course, this palette would have been in the 30s or 40s somewhere, probably, really. It's got the shimmers are just beautiful and bright and luscious and super nice. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I love their mattes are really good quality, and their shimmers are really good quality. The only thing is their mattes have the most fallout of just about any eyeshadows I've ever used. But they're nice. There's a pink and purple. You really can't see the difference as much on camera, but that's purple and that's pink. And in person, they're very, 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 you can see a little bit more right there. So really nice palette. Like I said, did not pay full price. I think I actually bought 2 of them at the time, and I put one in a giveaway a good while back. So then something else I got at a steal. This was actually at Ulta. I think I paid like $21 for this. And I think I bought it the same day I bought the Ultraviolet palette. This is the Carly Bible palette. And this is one of those palettes I always kind of wanted, but I didn't like full price want it. And so when I saw that it was on sale, it was like in the clearance rack of Ulta. I was like, I'm going to buy it. So I've used it quite a bit. I haven't used it in a while. I've used some shades more than others, of course, as we always do. Yeah, it's got some really beautiful shades in there. That dark shade right there is really, really beautiful. It has like a little twinkle to it, it's got like a little purple, and it's got like a little bit of green, very small green little flecks in it as well. And that purple right there has a little bit of a shift in it as well. So just a really beautiful palette. Like I said, I wanted it when it came, like when it was still out, but I didn't full price want it. Then another one I bought for sale at either TJ Maxx or Marshall's, and I'm sure I paid either $20 or $25 for it. Sometimes you can find like these high-end palettes for $15 if they've been there for a good little while. But so it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. So again, it's got a brush, and it's kind of this grungy color story. But you know what really caught my eye and why I bought it was because these shades here always caught my eye. This like salmon color, and then this like kind of greenish shade. It's called Electric. It's very unique. It's kind of a lime green shimmer with a little bit of a shift in it. And that always caught my eye. And I haven't really used this a whole lot. It's only got 3 shimmers in it. There's some of those shades. Those are the 2 that really caught my eye. That's that grungy yellow. And then that's another shimmer there. Really, really, really pretty. And like I said, I haven't used it a whole lot, but when I could find it on sale, it was something I definitely wanted to pick up. Then my last Anastasia Beverly Hills palette is the Modern Renaissance. And y'all, this was gifted to me by my friend Gigi, who she gave me that Natasha Denona. We'll get to it. She gave me a Natasha Denona palette this year. She had bought one of these or already had this palette, and then she got like BoxyCharm or something, like a subscription box, I believe, and she got a second one of these, and so it was completely unopened and unused, and she wanted to send it to me, which is the sweetest thing. And then we did a collab with it probably about 3 or so years ago maybe, and so it's this beautiful pink and rose type of a color story. I've done some really pretty looks with this. Just got this really pretty, great for Valentine's Day. Just again, kind of like the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. Just really beautiful pink romantic color story. So yeah, that was a gift from my friend Gigi. So a few more to go. So speaking of my friend Gigi, I recently duped this palette with Dollar Tree eyeshadow. And this is like, two color stories have really caught my eye from Natasha Denona. It was the Glam, which I bought an alter ego dupe of that palette, and this one right here, this is the retro Glam, and I never did pick it up. Alter ego does have a dupe for it, but my friend Gigi ended up with a second one again and wanted to gift it to me, and so she did. And I haven't dug into really using it yet because shortly after I got it, everything kind of got crazy, but I did dupe it. I'll have that video link down below. And yeah, so mine's not a mess like all my other palettes are. So it's just this beautiful like pink and mint green palette. Of course, you get your neutrals in there. I love those mint green shades. Just absolutely stunningly beautiful. Yeah, this one here always caught my eye. And so when she said she had an extra one, it's like, oh my God, that's the color story that I would want. Just so pretty. You can't really see, the greens aren't really showing up as green on my camera, but they're just some like light mint colors, just absolutely beautiful. And love the look of the packaging. Just absolutely a stunning palette. And again, my friend Gigi gave that to me as well. I've just found some of the most wonderful people on YouTube here. Seriously, like it's crazy. So then I've got a couple of Too Faced palettes. So, and none of which I actually paid full price for. So, I don't know if y'all remember these. They were selling these at like TJ Maxx for a good long while. You could find this. This is the Too Faced Pretty Rich. I think I spent 20 bucks probably on this. It's just this big bulky, you know, like old school, like Too Faced packaging. And, you know, it's got this mirror in it. And it's got a bunch of glitters and shimmers and mattes. And I've used mine quite a bit. I've hit pan on a couple of the glitters. I love a black shadow that has like glitter in it. And this one has one of those shades. See, the mattes are very pigmented. That's a glitter right there. It's just super beautiful. Look at that black with all like the little sparkles in it and stuff. Just absolutely stunning. So yeah, like I said, did not pay full price for this. Definitely something I picked up at TJ Maxx. Then this was something, when it came out, y'all, I had to have it. It was one of those palettes I just wanted. So I actually ended up having a bunch of, I ended up having like a coupon and some points at Ulta. And so I'm talking about the Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette. And I bought this, and I ended up buying one of the lipsticks as well. I don't have the original. In fact, this is the only Too Faced palette I have in this like metal packaging. I just duped, did I just dupe this? I think I duped this recently with Dollar Tree makeup. I believe I did, like a couple months ago. And I also duped the Aptly in Love as well earlier this year as well. I'll have those linked down below as well. But of course, it's just super cute, and just the packaging, everything about it got me. And I really liked this shade down here on the bottom. And of course, all those shimmers. Too Faced eyeshadow can be hit or miss as well. So again, that's like another like a dark shade that has like green like sparkles in it. And then you just get some of these beautiful, like warm, rich shades. You know, you've got like some shimmers. You get that kind of, it's like an orangey yellow, and then you get that little corner shade there with the, it's like a dark shade with like little green specks of glitter. So that was one of those things I just had to have. This was probably, oh God, I don't even know, probably in like 2019 or something like that. It was a good while ago. And then my last Too Faced palette, I picked this up at TJ Maxx, and I think it was originally like $30-something. They had another one that was like raspberry and had a couple other color stories. I got the pineapple. This is the Sparkling Pineapple eyeshadow palette. I think I duped this in a short using Dollar Tree eyeshadow. And I paid like, I think like $15 for this. And the packaging is really nice, very heavy duty metal. It's super cute. And the colors are just, it's just a really nice, pretty little palette. You get your like gold there. This is like a duochrome type of shade. I've hit pan on that like taupe shimmer. Then your mattes are really nice. It's a really nice little palette. I've gotten quite a bit of use. That gold is so foily, y'all. Then this little duochrome shade is kind of like a, it's like a grungy green type of a, has like a grungy green type of a shift. And so there you go. The camera's not even going to do it justice, but just a beautiful little palette. Let me know if you have any of the color stories of those. All right, we just got a couple more, y'all. So again, this was a gift from my husband. He bought it for my birthday because it was something I had been eyeing in Sephora and never bought. And he bought it for me along with the little Stone Vibes kit. I would always see this in the checkout line at Sephora. It's the Violet Voss I Do Not Care fun-sized palette. So it's like donut themed, which I really, really liked. Can't remember the price of this. He paid full price, I believe. And it's just got like this, like the sprinkles in it. And look at the colors, y'all. I've actually used this quite a bit. It's got some, like several mattes that are colorful and fun. It's got all the colors of like a sprinkle donut, and I just love it. So there you go. So you just got all these colors that are very reminiscent of like a frosted sprinkle donut. So they actually have the correlating shades here in the back, and they're donuts. Like, so cute. So this is one of those things that I didn't buy for myself. It was a gift from my husband. Then this here I duped this year with Dollar Tree eyeshadow. It was, it's one of the most recent palettes I bought. I think I bought it last year. I think I paid like $35 for it. The stickers kind of peeled off, but I think I paid $35. I think originally it was like in the 60s. It's only Pat McGrath palette I have. It's the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana. And so, like I said, I think I duped it with Dollar Tree eyeshadow. The hardest colors were the purple and like that green down there. But it's a really nice palette. I haven't used it a whole ton. Like I said, it's one of my more recent palettes too. This and like the donut palettes and the Frosted Flake palette are some of my more recent ones. But it's really nice. Quality's really nice. I wouldn't pay like $65 for it, but it was really fun, like wandering across it at the TJ Maxx. And so I was like, oh, I might as well just buy it. And I like the color story enough as well. Then this here always caught my eye at Sephora, and this is something I did pay full price for. It's the only luxury palette. It's one of just a couple that I have. Of course, one was gifted to me. I actually have another one that I haven't used it that was also another gift from Gigi when she sent me the Natasha Denona palette. Of course, Pat McGrath, that's like luxury price point, but I bought that at TJ Maxx. The Mercury Retrograde by Huda Beauty. The only one I paid, like one of the very few I have paid full price for. This color story just always got me. And mine's pretty well used. There's my shades that I go into or have gone into. This here I would love to try to dupe with Dollar Tree eyeshadow, but I just can't. I mean, there's just shades in here that are just, I can't dupe them with really even any other high-end palette I have. There just are some things in here that are just a little bit unique. Some of those shimmers right there just have colors and complexities in them that I can't really mimic, but it's really a beautiful palette. Again, I've used it quite a bit, but I still haven't used it as much as I would like. And I think you can get a dupe for this one as well, either with Alter Ego or one of those other brands that does duping. But either that or it's one of the few that you can't. Can't really remember, but yeah, that's the only luxury palette I have ever purchased full price. Then this here is like an indie brand thing, and I haven't really bought a lot of stuff from indie brands, but there was a girl that I was friends with on YouTube when I first started, and she bought this, and y'all, she sold me on it. I haven't used it as much as I want. It's a collab between Copacetic and M. Jones 5010, which I think that's a makeup artist of sorts. It's called the Companion Palette. And basically, that's exactly what it is. So it's dedicated to some dogs, probably either M. Jones and or the person that owns Copacetic Cosmetics. I can't really remember. But it's got the names of the shades are on the back. It's Nina, Lexi, Zoe, Kaylee, Megan, Olivia, Alexa, Jessica, Robin. So those must be maybe dog names. I don't know that they've had. I don't know the exact story behind it. Y'all, basically, you know what this is? It's all eyeshadow toppers. And they're different finishes and shimmers. Some are like a little bit more like chunky glitters. And I know my camera is not going to do this justice in any way, shape, or form. But basically, you top your eyeshadow looks with this. And see it, so it's just got these like different shimmers and different toppers and stuff. Like I said, my camera is not going to focus and do this justice. But yeah, basically it's a companion palette. So it's something that it's basically all of these fun eyeshadow toppers. And like I said, I haven't gone into it nearly as much as I want or thought I would. But like I said, it was like an indie brand. So it was, I probably paid like in the $30 range for it or something like that. I can't really remember. It's been a few years. So then last but not least, I have not used this yet. I'm actually going to dupe this here coming up, but again, it's something else my friend Gigi sent to me. It's a Wayne Goss palette, which I've never had anything by Wayne Goss. It's the Luxury Eye palette. The color story is Imperial Topaz, and so it's this really nice, like neutral color story. See, you got like your nice black shade there. You get some browns, then you get this beautiful shimmer. So it's just a really nice neutral palettes. So like I said, I'm gonna be duping this here on my channel, and because I love doing these duping videos, especially like with Dollar Tree eyeshadow and duping like high-end or luxury palettes. So that is my high-end and luxury eyeshadow palette collection. Definitely, like I said, a lot of stuff I got on sale, and some things were gifted or given to me through the kindness of others. Just my little piece of luxury here in my makeup collection. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, hit that like button if you did. Definitely check out my other half of this video, which I show you all of my affordable eyeshadow palettes. If you missed it, I'll have a link down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.